What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Paulazay Talks. I'm Paulazay Anthony, and today we're going to be talking about everything and anything pertaining to mindset, right? But the topic is, the main focal point is going to be about environment and how it affects your creativity, right? Because environment does play a significant part on your creativity, amongst other things. But we're going to be focused on the creativity side of things and how your environment plays a part in that. So, your environment affects your creativity in so many ways, right? I know for a fact that for me, along my journey, I recognized that I became a part of my environment rather than changing my environment. And that was a lesson that was taught to me early on, that my environment will change me quicker than I will change my environment. So most times we're doing the work and we're putting in the hours and becoming a greater version of ourselves and really honing in on our craft. But most times, more than often, we see ourselves being susceptible to things in our environment that don't necessarily serve us to become our greatest version. So therefore we end up doing things that the majority does, right? We end up doing and talking about things that don't necessarily matter or pertain to what it is that you're trying to do. And that's something that you really need to take notice of, right? Once you're able to notice that, then you'll be able to make the proper adjustments when it comes down to it. I know for me, definitely, I had to make that adjustment. Because I was doing the work and then I would stop. And I was doing the work and then I would stop. And I'd still do the work and then I'd still stop. So I had to kind of find a balance in between the two. And I knew that it wasn't going to be easy because there was nothing around me that promoted the things that I was doing. So I had to literally create everything around me that promoted the things that I wanted to do and the lifestyle that I wanted to live. So, example, I talk a lot about self-development and meditation and things of that nature, right? A lot of things that go on in my environment didn't necessarily support those things. So they were talked about, but they were talked about on a surface level. I was grateful that they were being talked about, but it never went any further than, actually like getting help or doing meditation on a daily basis or like breaking habits and stuff like that. So again, I had to be disciplined in what it is that I was doing, because most times we are just susceptible to the company that we keep, right? We're susceptible to the company that we keep. The 5 closest people to you are the determining factor of who you are. That makes up your personality, that makes up your income, that makes up your way of thinking, right? And most times, if you find yourself like the odd person out, it's because you're doing something that a lot of people aren't willing to do, right? And it happens. It happens. It's happened to me before. It's happening now. Any certain places that I go, it's like I fit in, but to a certain extent, because I know that at some point I'm gonna end up talking about things that I like and things that I'm doing and things that I'm practicing, right? Because I'm not too much into sports, or I'm not too much into news media, or I'm not too much into gossip and what's going on with different celebrities and influencers and things of that nature. At least the ones that don't help me grow, right? And it's a small group of people that actually really talk about those things, right? But the beautiful thing about doing that is that you become a magnet, because you attract certain people to you, right? And now you start to create your own environment within the environment that you grew up in. If you're not able to move out of your environment just so soon, right? And honestly, I feel like that's a testament to determine whether or not you're strong enough to stand on what you believe in before you're able to move on. Because most times, if you do move on, and I've seen this in many success stories, that when you do move on, You are introduced to a different environment, which gives you different opportunities, right? But I think it's important to really cultivate your mindset where you are and then move on to another area that can help further elevate your mindset, right? So it's important to understand that you essentially become a magnet because you begin to attract opportunities, people, certain situations to you because you were willing to do the work and you were willing to be disciplined in everything that you were doing. It may not seem like it right now, but your efforts are being rewarded. I know. You've been putting in the work for a long time and it always seems like it goes nowhere. But I feel like truly this is the year that a lot of that changes. Like, I feel like this is the year that you begin to reap the benefits of all the work that you've been doing. Because it's not easy. This route that you choose to take is not easy. But it's meant for you because you're the one who's willing to take the challenge. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, right? Now, there have been plenty of times where I was like, man, you know what? I don't know about this. I think this is for somebody else. Like, why you chose me? Me? I'm supposed to do this? Fine, okay. And I didn't give up. Even though I wanted to, I didn't give up. Because I knew that if I gave up, I'm gonna go right back to the old way of thinking. And my mind expanded too much to go back to that old way of thinking. And the fact that you're watching this goes to show that your mind has expanded to such a degree that certain things just bore you. Like certain conversations, certain topics, they don't interest you. They're not stimulating. They're not growing, right? They don't water your garden. They don't fertilize your soil. It does nothing for you. So it's important to understand, assess where you are first, assess where you are, and then decide what it is you have to do in order to put yourself in a better position, and then divide yourself from anything or anyone that doesn't serve that purpose, right? I got that idea from a coach of mine. So you assess what is going on in your life and you make a decision and then you divide yourself, because that is one of many ways that's gonna allow you to grow into the person that you need to be. And trust me, a lot of people aren't gonna understand in the beginning. They're gonna look at you crazy. They're gonna think you've changed, you're different. Well, of course you changed. What were you supposed to do? Stay the same? No. That's not what this game is all about. You were supposed to change because you are meant to break certain generational curses. You were meant to be in certain positions. And if you're anything like me, which you're probably not because you were uniquely you, right? But I'm pretty sure that the universe has sent you so many different messages letting you know that, yo, you're on the right path. Right? Like you're doing the right thing. Just continue to go through it, right? Just continue to push forward. Because you're going to go through all the emotions. That's just how it is. You're going to go through every single emotion. But you have to go through every single emotion in order to understand who you truly are. If you try to block off one part of you, you're going to block off the entire part of what makes you who you are. So you have to go through every single emotion. That's just how it is. And once you come to a realization that your environment is what it is, once you learn to accept your environment for what it is and not necessarily become a part of that, right? You see it for what it is. You may still be in that environment, but you see it for what it is. And that just goes to show the level of growth that you are now obtaining. So you're on the right track, you're doing the right things. I know for a fact, right, that the universe has sent me many messages, and it's so, like, it blows my mind even to this day, even though I should be used to it by now. But it blows my mind even to this day, because the universe sends me so many different messages letting me know, like, yo, You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Keep going. Just keep going. And you got this. And that's it. That's all I got for you for today. So, as always, thank you for being on this journey with me. Oh, wait, before that, I hope that I was able to add some value. I hope that you were able to get something from this in any way, shape, or form. But as always, thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you. I truly believe we do better when we grow together, so let's continue to grow with one another. As always, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified whenever I publish another video. And also check me out on Instagram and TikTok for more content like this. I also go live every day. With a morning meditation, a group morning meditation at that. The community has been growing steadily and it is amazing. Like, I meet so many different amazing people and it's just a wonderful thing to see, right? So with that, and also go check out the website inmypurpose.com for merchandise. For merchandise, right? I just dropped a new merch set, so go and check that out. The link will be in the description. And that's it. So we're gonna end it like this. May you be creators and creative. May you be loved and loved. May you be present. May you be free, and may you be abundant at all times. Ashe.